Hello, my beautiful Capricorn loves. So, this is going to be a special reading, and it was a subscriber's choice reading, and this is going to be about if you gave love to someone, you gave them so much love, why did they hurt you? And what are they feeling? And what is going to come from this pain? If you were hurt, you were kind, you were giving, you were supportive, you were everything that you felt you needed to be in this person's life, and they caused you betrayal. Some of you feel strung along. And some of you are actually over this. All right. So for the ones of you that are coming to this reading and you're over it, my apologies to you, because I just seen some of you like getting dressed, putting makeup on, baby. You going on with your life, but as we all know that healing takes time for some. Not everybody heals the same way. So for any of you who are still struggling with this reading will be for you. All right. I just even heard short-lived. You'll know if this is your situation because it could have been a short-lived connection. And you were really attentive to this person, because I even see you helping them. Some of you guys could have even like try to help get this person a job. Or if they had their own company, you could have helped them along with their business. Because I see you like standing over someone. They're sitting down in a chair at a computer screen and you're standing over them. So this will go to you. All right. Let's see what's going on with this cross watcher. So it shows the healing card. This person found you to be really healing. I just even heard like, I'm so jealous of you. Whether you know it or not, this person could have been very, very jealous of you. And they just felt as if you were more powerful than them. And this person would try to emulate your energy. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. Let me keep going. This person would try to emulate your energy, and it's like whatever they would try to do, they felt like they couldn't compare to you. So this person, whether you know it or not, you could have been trying to help them, but they felt very, very incompetent. All right. So I don't even know, like, and this may not apply for all of them. Some of them, they could have struggled with reading. They could have struggled with writing. They could have struggled with like understanding, especially if you did have to help them with like an application. Maybe they struggled to get certain things done and you had lots of awareness. All right. You had lots of awareness and this person didn't. Another thing too, emotionally imbalanced. This person could have struggled with their emotions, whether you knew that or not. Some of you may not have known that, but then at the same time, I see you trying to soothe them. So Capricorn, the way that the dynamics seem in this reading, you could have played like mother. You could have been mothering a person. This could have also have been an Aquarius, but it was a person that needed lots of healing and lots of attention, and they lacked support for some reason. They had you in confusion. This person also struggled with insecurity. So you may have thought that they had it all together. You may have thought that they were very, very confident, but they actually weren't. They struggled with insecurity. And if they did play you, they played you because they felt like you had so many options. And they felt like you had so many options because to them, they put you on a pedestal. To them, you had it all together. To them, they felt like, baby, you can have whoever you want. This is the way that they seen you. Some of them seen you as like a goddess or like a god, depending on if you are a male or female coming to this to this reading, and you may not have known any of this, and I'm going to tell you why you didn't know any of this. I know you didn't know any of this, because they're very quiet. That's another thing about this person. Maybe they were very mysterious. Maybe they hid a lot about how they felt. Maybe this person kept you in confusion. They would never really tell you, how much they liked you or what in specific did they really like about you, but they observed everything about you. Okay. They noticed everything. Some of you walk with a lot of confidence. They even noticed the way that you walk, and they liked your height. They could have been obsessed with your height. They could have been obsessed with your posture. They felt like with your posture, your height, the way that you walked, you were able to captivate. You can captivate anybody. That's the way they've seen you. It didn't matter if it's true or not. This is exactly how they saw you. And Spirit says this is what made them struggle with you. In a sense, it's almost like, what do you see in me? I see everything in you, but what do you see in me? However, maybe they had a lot inside of them, but they were never awakened to who they truly are, right? So that's the thing. If you've seen a lot in this person, just know that they didn't see a lot in themselves, all right? So let me keep going. Yeah, so because you seem like you can get a lot of people or you could get a lot of attention, it made this person feel like, oh, you would probably cheat on me, so let me cheat on you before you do it to me. All right, tell me more. Some of you could have had children with this person. And if you didn't have children with this person, just know that they could have wished that you were, they would have gotten you pregnant, or if you have children, they wish they were like the mother or the father of your child. For some reason, they just feel like to have you as the mother, the mother or father of their child would have been like an upgrade. So put it this way too. If they had children from someone else already, they could have been upset that they didn't find you first. So you could have even made this person regret the person they had children with. If they didn't have any children yet, then they seen you as the perfect mother, the perfect father. They just seen you as the empress. Let me keep going. So another thing too, it's you were very warm, very welcoming. Some of you either cooked for this person, or you could have told them some of the things that you love to cook. Some of you really, really love cooking. And, they noticed that you have a great balance to you as far as you would be the perfect wife. However, with the Two of Wands in this situation, it's they could have had a choice between you and someone else, right? But they did see you as wife material, husband material, or you were just very, very happy and peaceful and abundant. They just seen a happy life with you. Yeah. So what could have came up for you and this person is that someone that they could have tried to close out or block out of their life could have re-entered their life while you guys were getting to know each other. That was the situation. You guys were getting to know each other, and all of a sudden the wheel turned where someone from their past that they were actually very defensive towards could have tried to come back in and get another opportunity. And secretly, what you didn't know was this person has been waiting for this person to come back. Whoever this person is, they could have been with an Aquarius. They could have been with a Libra. They could have been with, what is another air sign? Aquarius or Gemini. All right. So they were with someone who goes off, someone who they would argue with a lot, someone who could have gave them the silent treatment. So someone was giving them the silent treatment. It could have also have been a Pisces. And while this person was giving them the silent treatment and cut them off, they were very defensive. So you could have met this person where they would open up 1 minute and then all of a sudden they would close off. So they were very, very like receptive to your nurturing because of the fact that they felt ghosted by someone that they were with prior to you. Spirit also says with the awakening card, some of you could have found this out. And some of you guys could have found this out like, oh, this is why they would take a break from me, or they will be in and out of my life, is because of the fact that you could have found out that they had went back to a Queen of Wands. Someone who was very manipulative. All right. Yeah. So this is exactly what happened. They went back to someone from their past. They had a brand new beginning, was sleeping with this person, had started a new relationship. And this is the reason why they hurt you. So this shows like 3 of Swords. This could have cut you so deep. This could have made you sad. You could have been on the outside trying to manifest this person back, or you could have been cut so deep and felt so sad because you were hoping that this would manifest. You were hoping that this would grow because you felt as if you guys started out strong. But the truth is this person had a lot of drama. And they could have went back to a karmic. They had a lot of drama, and all of a sudden it's like when that person would argue with them, then they'll probably come back to you. All right. They'll go in and out, in and out. You probably notice them. 1 minute they're with you. The next minute they're out. They became a player. They weren't single anymore. So this is what made you release this person. If this sounds like your story, then this is what it is. This could definitely be you because you had to move on from this person and just start all over again. All right. And juggling on whether you would even, like, you could have been struggling with your happiness because 1 minute you'll try to be happy and the next minute you're probably thinking like, well, what if this person comes back and what would I say? So it could have like struggled with your mental. So let's go deeper into this person. Spirit also says you could be a cross watcher. So you could be watching this and your person could be the Capricorn and they did this to you. All right. So just know that this could, I just heard cross watcher energy. You could be cross watching to figure out what happened to your Capricorn. And this is what happened to them. All right. So let's just go in deeper with this person to see what was going on with them. First of all, you need to know, it says no one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to my grave. So once again, this person would hide how much you actually made them feel good. They would never tell you. They would hide it. They would hide it. And if you would tell this person, like, I see some of you getting upset because it's almost like you could have told this person that they need to make a choice. You need to make a choice, honey. You either going to stay with me or work things out or don't come back. You could have started to really get upset. And some of you, I even see you cooking. Maybe you could have promised this person that you'll cook for them. And they said that they were going to come over. And then all of a sudden, you know, they would be a no-show or make up excuses of why they couldn't come. This person also still had like feelings of anger. They would feel very, very angry and want to explode. Surprisingly, you treating this person good triggered them. And it triggered them because they could have been wondering, how come the person that they were waiting on, like, why didn't they treat me this way? Like, why didn't they treat me this way? So they were still stuck on a past person who hurt them and you treating them good, you know, as much as they loved it, they probably also like couldn't stand it because it made them think like, if this person is treating me so good and just freely loving me and freely doing all this for me, like, why couldn't you? Speaking of their past person. If they have not come back to you, it's because of embarrassment. Like they feel so disgusted in themselves and they feel so embarrassed by their actions. And this is why they did not come back. All right. They feel too embarrassed by what they've done. Some of you too. Yeah. They could have also struggled with abandonment issues that you may not have known about. And just know that even though they try to run from this connection, like their soul still craves you. So their soul still craves you. All right. It's to the point where you may even like feel this person in your energy at times that you don't even want to feel them in your energy. You could be trying to, protect your peace and trying to like focus on your happiness. And then all of a sudden you going to sleep and this person is popping up in your dreams and stuff. Some of you too, I hear business. You guys could have talked about like going into business together, making money together, and they feel like they ruined it. They feel like they ruined an opportunity, like to have a better life. Some of you like even a better education. Some of you could have even like spoke to this person about going back to school. So you were really trying to help them. Let me see what else with this person. The biggest thing, and honestly, this is going to come down to this with it. The core of a lot of relationships that end like this is going to be because a person doesn't feel worthy of your love. Like they did not feel worthy of your love. They just didn't feel it. This is what it says right here. I don't feel worthy of your love. Let me see. They could have also been like struggling with like their lower self. So they could have been a person who they could have sleep a lot. They had a lack of energy and they had a lack of energy and they had lots of resentment. They had lots of like envy inside of them. Some of them, they loved making love to you, but they didn't see like what would happen if you are a dream come true to them. And some of them wanted to make love to you, but didn't feel as if they could have a long lasting relationship with you. They were also a manipulator and a liar. So it's just someone, see, I'm still in pain. I'm still in pain from my past relationship. This is what they lied to you about. So let's see a little bit about that past relationship. Tell me a little bit about their past relationship. What did it consist of? Defensiveness. So two people who never could get along, like two people who didn't get along. They could have been with somebody that would cut them down and make them like feel less than. This person would like curse them out and get the upper hand over them by like yelling the loudest, So this person would overpower their ex or whoever. I don't even know if it's an ex or if they're still together, but either way, this person that was in their life before you would cut them down with words, and they would yell so loud at this person that they would overpower them. All right. They would overpower them. They could have had kids with this person, and that's the only reason why they felt like they had to stay with them, because they had children, or they could have been with them for a long time because of the kids. Let me see what else. Yeah. So that's what it shows. Like this person could have felt like trapped to the situation because they had children, or they already had like a foundation, but in the situation they had lots and lots and lots of disappointment. And it's like this connection could have made them feel really negative about love. It could have made them feel really negative about like even women. They could have had a lot of things to say about women, but behind them saying like, oh, all women are this or all women are that, what you didn't know, they were just talking about one specific woman, that they felt tied to. And it shows 10 of Swords. So things could have came to an end, but it was like one of the most difficult, challenging relationships. Now, if you're with a person and well, even 10, they could have been with them for 10 years. They could have been with them for 7 years. They were just with them for some time, and it was like an uphill battle, a lot of cursing, a lot of breaking the person down. So by the time the person met you, they felt like damaged goods. If a person is constantly beating you down, then you begin to believe it. If somebody loves you, right? If a person truly, truly loves you and they keep cutting at your self-esteem, you start to create an identity with the words that they use against you. So this person is not even seeing them for, this person doesn't even see themselves for who they are. They see themselves as the words that their partner could have like used against them to hurt them. This is why they say, like, I've heard this before. They said that words are, if you talk to somebody down and like curse them out too much, they said it becomes black magic, because repetitive patterns of calling somebody, you ain't no good, you ain't nothing, you're crazy, I hate you. When you constantly speak to somebody like that, 10 years, that becomes their new programming, whether you know it or not. This is why it's so important to just be careful with your words. It's so important to be careful of how you speak to someone, because they say them words, they will take it like forever. Some people will take those words forever. Other people will try their best and get like therapy, counseling, and try to reprogram their mind to know that I am more than those words that you say. But prior to you even knowing that, if you're in a connection for a long time and somebody's constantly cutting down at your self-esteem, you begin to see yourself in that way, only because it's coming from somebody that you love. So this is what happened to this person, like things could have came to an end. They just had so much disappointment, but then it shows like communication and balance. It's like the person would try to come back around and try to make things right. And then, let's just be friends this time. And then when they'll be friends, it'll be disappointment again. So when it came to you in their life now, they just expected the worst. This is you with the heart of love. And if you could have been with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, some of you another Capricorn, but or that could be your cross-watching sign. But it's like now that real love comes, you can be the real love. This is you with your heart. They found you to be tenderhearted, and very patient and loving. It's like they expected the worst. Like if you didn't know, this person had a lot of anxiety. They would go on fight or flight. They would try to like close off their heart and protect their heart. Every time you would open this person's heart with love, they would close it off they would have sleepless nights, because this is not what they're used to. They're not used to somebody loving them. They're not used to somebody that's being kind. They don't know how to take kindness. Nobody was ever kind to them. So when you don't experience kindness, what do? You create a wall and you self-sabotage, because your body is not used to those feelings of love. All right. So this go deep for you, baby. Your person went through some deep shit. Like if you think about it, it's actually sad. It's so sad. So let me see. Yeah, I kind of knew it. Some of you had to like let go of this person. It shows divine intervention and delays. Like every time you would try to go back to this person, it was like it would end. And it's like, if you were with this person recently, then you would notice every time you want to go forward, you get so excited about them. Then all of a sudden there's a separation and it's like a delay, and it's because this person wasn't open to love. And they weren't even expressing how they truly feel. So let me see. What would this person say to you? What would this person say if they could talk? Well, this says you can't come where I'm going. This is you. You could have been so mad, like you are not a part of my plan. So what they would say to you is like, at the moment they didn't care. Like at the moment they didn't care, and it's because they were scared. I scared myself that day. They were terrified. Like if they showed you any little bit of vulnerability, if they showed you any little bit of like love, that was different for them. That was like them stepping out their comfort zone. That was them doing something that they ain't even used to doing. Like, oh my God, Capricorn got me in my feelings. Capricorn got me feeling love and acting different, honey. This is not even what I'm used to. They would also tell you, I'm sorry. But I don't know if this person expresses themselves, you know? And see, I have troubles with intimacy. I have troubles with intimacy just means I have trouble experiencing real love, you know, and they don't know what comes next. All right. And they hide so much on the inside. The biggest thing I keep hearing is like, I feel so embarrassed. Or for some of you, I just even hear like I strung you along for so long. So this person could have been stringing you along for a while for some of you. And for others of you, it's just like they feel so damn embarrassed. They feel so embarrassed that they don't even know what to do. So what do they love about you the most? They felt like you were so sweet and thoughtful. They thought you were a king, queen. So it's just important for you. If you have any piercings or tattoos, they loved your piercings. They loved your tattoos. They loved how financially stable you are. And it made them feel small because maybe some of them struggled financially. They could have tried to hide that behind your back. They could have felt at times like, dang, I wish I can have you in my life forever because of how good you treated them. But they just didn't know how to receive it. They loved your natural body. They loved how confident you were. And they love the way that you kiss. Some of you have really, really soft lips. Like some of you too, there's a certain color lipstick that you wear that they love. They find it so attractive. They love the way that you took care of yourself, by the way. This is something that you really did a good job taking care of yourself, and they love that about you. Let's see. So you, like I said, you do have a connection. I don't know if you're in this connection already. You'll know if you're in this new connection because it shows sexual freedom. So you may just be free from what you've been through and just on to something way more sexier, way more elevated, way more like peaceful, even with the silver waterfall. Maybe you love to make love with the new person in the shower, but I'm gonna go on to the extended. In the extended, I'm gonna see like, will this person ever have the courage to come forward to you? Will they ever have the courage to come forward to you? Like, what are they gonna do in the future? Or is it just completely done? And if you are in this new connection, that, honey, you'll know the sex is wonderful, honey. Okay? Baby, they take you to the sun on a cold day. That's how hot they make you. I'm gonna do a full spread on this new connection as well as seeing what's going on with the old person if you want more information. I send you so much love and light.